Well, happy summer. I want to take a few minutes and talk to you about prayer walking. This summer, we are focusing on John 15, which tells us that God's big plan for how we can grow to better love Him, love each other, and love the world is this process of remaining in Him. And so we are focusing on tools and programs and ideas that will help us to be able to, wherever we happen to be this summer, remain and just spend time with Jesus. And one of those is to prayer walk. And so if you are in Albany on July 7th, who knows when you're watching this, but if you're watching this before July 7th, then a group of us are going to be gathering here at the building, and we're going to hang out for a little while, and then we're going to go and practice prayer walking together. And I encourage you to join if you're here in Albany and can be at the building to participate in that. If you are not, that's going to be at 10:30 a.m. by the way. If you are not in Albany, or if you are in Albany but you can't make it to the building for whatever reason, or if you're on a road trip somewhere, or if you're camping, or whatever you happen to be doing, this is an all play. You can pray and remain in the vine, remain in God wherever you happen to be. And so I invite you to do that. So here's what we are going to encourage you to do. So if you are not at the building, then you can download the guide. It's on our weekly email. You can find it on the website. If you're watching on YouTube, look down in the description of YouTube and we'll put it there as well. And there's a quick little guide. I printed mine in orange because, you know, Christchurch Albany stuff. That lets us know kind of what we're doing. And so the first part just talks about the things we believe about prayer. And the first just talks about this idea that God is always present. And that's really why we're taking time to pray. And that's why kind of our whole goal for this summer is just what God is every single place that we are. You've never been to a location, you've never been doing anything. There's never been a moment in your life where God wasn't already there. That's not the question. The question is are we living the kind of lives? Are we perceptive? Do we have the eyes to see, the ears to hear, hearts open to see what God is doing in this world? And so that's what this opportunity is about. If you come to the building, if you're doing this on your own, is for you to take some moments and just slow down a little bit, look around, and just notice, listen, what is God doing around us? And there's a couple particular things we want you to notice. And so we've asked you to take 20 minutes to pray. For some of you, that might seem like forever. For some of you, you might want to do it for longer. But 20 minutes is kind of a general guide. And so we want you to spend the first 5 minutes just being quiet. And by the way, I'm walking. I enjoy walking. I enjoy praying while I'm walking. And so if that's something that you enjoy too, awesome. If you would rather do this from a chair, a couch, if you want to sit around with a couple folks around a picnic table, whatever. But take 5 minutes, first 5 minutes, just slow down and just listen. Try to just quiet your body, quiet your mind, and just try to just listen to what maybe God is doing, trying to notice the things around you that God made, that God is happy about, maybe even the things that God is sorrowful, lamenting about. And just take some moments. And then the second 5 minutes, spend some time just intentionally going through as long of a list as you can do, using hopefully the things that you are seeing and the things that you are hearing, and just thank God for as many things as you possibly can. Thank God for the people around you. Thank God for the structures around you. Thank God for the leaders that are leading in the area that you are, for the businesses, for whatever you happen to see. Just thank God for those things. And then take another 5 minutes and just notice and pray for the things around that you see that are wrong. What are the things that are upsetting to you and then maybe you feel like are upsetting to God? What are the things that just in your heart and your soul just like, this is not the way that things are supposed to be? And just take a few minutes and just list those and pray for those and lament those. And then where this is really going to shine in all of our activities this summer is we want to remain in Jesus, but we want to do it with other people. This is not a solo sport, this is a team sport. And so if you're at the building, we're going to be dividing up into groups to pray. If you are on vacation, wherever you might be, really encourage you to find somebody to do this with. Even if it's call someone on the phone and you guys can be talking while you're doing this and being quiet together and just kind of being in each other's presence. And take the last 5 minutes to whoever you're with. Take some time to share what's going on in your life, ask them what's going on in their life, and then pray for them. Ask how you can, spend time praying for them. Nothing more complicated than that. And what I believe is that in those 20 minutes, if you take time to do that, you will find it's going to be a good time, good presence with God. And then if you're at the building, we're all going to come back together and we are going to debrief maybe some of the things that we saw, what we felt, what we noticed, what was easy, what was hard, and then we're going to take communion together. If you are not at the building, then I encourage you to do the same. Take some time to whoever you're with and just debrief. What are the things that you felt and sensed? And then maybe take some time to do communion together. Encourage you to take this time, look around at this amazing world that God has given us, all the ways in which God is working, all the ways in which we have things to be thankful for, all of the issues and problems that we can join and lament over, and maybe God will stir some action in us of some ways that he wants us to partner to further the good things and to address the bad things, and to spend some time sharing and praying with somebody else. So that's what we're doing this Sunday, a tool to help us to stay in the vine this summer. Excited for you guys wherever you're going to pray. I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully this isn't just a one-time Sunday where we take this time to pray. But our hope with this and with everything else we're going to do this summer is that you can do this whenever, wherever you're walking from your house, whenever you're walking to work, walking to school, driving somewhere, you can take time to notice God and join in with him in prayer of what is going on. So enjoy. Love you guys and have a great beginning of your summer.